We're just going to start off this video by getting 2 points here and 2 points there. 4 points for everybody that's watching this video. We are at the big Goodwill. I am by myself. I was surprised that the shelves were a little bit more bare than the last time we were here when it was very messy and trashy and kind of gross. This area looks full, but they have whittled down the stuff. And I picked up these 2 items, well, 3 items, and I didn't film them: paperweight and 2 large ashtrays. My cat Lucy is up here. If you hear any purring, she has graced me with her presence. This is a hobbyist piece from the 70s. It had a chip on the little bird's tail. I do like picking up hobbyist pieces, and I'm sure there's somebody watching this saying, why didn't you get that? It's a snowman. It was nicely done, but these are a hard sell item. I like to pick up really unique items or ones that are really, really scary. And this one was very, very sweet. I am in the Christmas section looking for anything vintage, but I just found hobbyist pieces. Later, I found the snow lady that goes with the snowman. You can see that it was the same mold, but she was missing her bird. I thought they made a cute couple. I found Santa warming himself on the pipes, the pipe stove, and I decided to put them all together because they were all 3 hobbyist pieces, and I thought, it's a shame that she doesn't have her bird. So I carefully put Santa further back on the shelf and kept looking. This was taped, that penguin candle holder was taped to that bottom piece, and that's when I noticed that the bird was in that ashtray, whatever it was, and there's the bird. It would fit right in there, and I thought, should I get it? Should I repair it? No, I'll leave it for somebody else. I think it's adorable, but I did leave all 3 pieces behind. This is the Christmas section, if I didn't say that already, and I was looking for more vintage, didn't find it, so I left. Now we're in the regular hard goods section. I had this, or Jocelyn had this. This seemed very familiar to me that I've listed this before. It's a little cat teapot, and then I wasn't sure if these were candle holders or not. They seemed very, very shallow. I did find some vintage planters, a little white duck, and then this little yellow duck in the back. They were nicely priced, and Easter is coming. I decided to get those. Then I was checking this one out. This one I thought was just a figurine, but it turned out it was I call those music boxes. I'm not sure if they're called music boxes when it's a figurine and you wind it up. See how empty the shelves are? It's a big difference. Over in the clear glass area, I found this. This is Cabbage Rose. I assumed it was Fenton, and when I turned it over, sure enough, there is the Fenton imprint on the bottom of it. It does have a tiny little chip to the base, but it is an overall really good condition and a pretty color. Then I think this might be Fenton or Westmoreland. I am not sure. I tried to find what the pattern is, so if those of you who do know your patterns, if you could tell me what that pattern is, I'd greatly appreciate it. So my card is starting to look a little bit better. A viewer named Bonnie, I've run into her before. She just pulled this out of her sister's cart. She was taking that for herself, but she said I could have it, and that was very, very sweet of her. It's Rosenthal, and I really like it. Let's go look at the Christmas things, see if we can find anything there. I also found this nail art. These are fun to sell. I've done these before by this lady, Pauline Owens, 1975. Cute little August bear. Oh, doesn't have a price on it. Uh-oh. This is missing its lid. Oh, here's a critter. Who's this guy? Oh, that's a... tissues? Yeah, they're tissues. This is tissues. Oh, he just put this on the shelf. $3.99 for the owl. What else did she throw on here? Literally. That. And a clock, it looks like. Oh. Cuccolino. I think it's missing the bottom part again. Kind of like this though. That's neat. This one does not say where it's made though. Oh, there it is, Taiwan. I'll take that. snowman show. There's so many snowmen here. $2.99. Look, she put on another owl. She's following me with the owls. What's this? That's cute. $2.99. It says 19. Looks like JM76 on there. That's cute. I like how he's derpy looking. Maybe we should go see what card she has. She has so many owl things. I was trying to trick YouTube with the cutting in and out of Bonnie Raitt. Hope that didn't bother you too much, but the music was a little loud, but I also wanted to let you hear what I was saying to you at the time. I went back to that snowman, decided not to get it, and then I came across this stocking holder. We use this type of stocking holder, the metal one. Jimmy has a Mary Engelbright. No, I have a Mary Engelbright one. He has a Santa Claus one, and then Jenny has a picture of herself from when she was a baby. This is actually an Eddie Bauer stocking holder, and I have it listed currently on eBay right now. I saw this giant box and the name on there. It reminded me of Polish, that right there. And so I decided to open it up, and sure enough, the top of the ornament said made in Poland. It had two cute snowmen. I think snowmen were the theme of the day today. It was ginormous. It did have a year printed on the bottom there. You can see it there. I decided not to get that just because it's so big. I think someone else will come in and really enjoy finding that. And here were some other items that the worker had put out. These are contemporary putz houses, and I would guess that this little box was probably made in Poland based on the details on the box. It looks very much like a Polish piece to me. This looks like the thing that I'm trying to fix, my emo Christmas. This is a hobbyist piece from 1970. A little chip here and here. I like how it looks like a ball. That's pretty cool. I think the price of the day is $3.99. Everything I've liked is $3.99. There are a whole bunch of nutcrackers there. It looks like an idea. I have an idea. And then here's some other nutcrackers here. I think these are all made in China, yes. And they're not priced. Uh-oh. I'm sure they're all individually priced. How much are these up here? Oh, those are $2.99. I think they're made in China. They're not anything special. I do like this piece here. I like this. I found this piece waiting in line for checkout. I peeled back the price tag, and there's an IG, which stands for Imperial Glass. And it cleaned up wonderfully. Wait till you see it at the end of the video. And this is going to wrap up our trip to Goodwill. Coming up are 3 days of Advent. I hope you have your passport and your tickets ready, because we're about to take off. We are on day 7, so that means we are going to India. I have my passport already. The capital is New Delhi. 1.38 billion. And the interesting fact, around 70% of all spices produced originate from India. India has the largest population of vegetarians, approximately 25 to 30 million people. Indian cuisine has become one of the most widespread cuisines, and I like Indian food. I don't eat it a lot, but when I do eat it, it is delicious. I know that this represents the wheel for spinning cotton, and I see a wheel shape in here. I'm not quite sure what's in here. It's always so exciting. I will show you the craft when I'm finished. This is the wheel shape that I felt. Here is an outline of a peacock, and there's 2 googly eyes. So I think that I am going to decorate the plate as the feathers. Probably cut this, have it come out this way, and of course add googly eyes, because everything is better with googly eyes. Here is how it turned out. It came with googly eyes. The feathers took a little bit longer than I thought it would be, but it still turned out pretty. I think this is neat. It is day 8, so that means we are going to Ukraine. They have 43 million people. Interesting fact, Ukraine is the largest producer of sunflower seeds in the world. Surprisingly, Easter eggs were invented in the Ukraine. And just so we know on a map where we were down here in India. Now we're gonna fly up there to Ukraine. And then tomorrow, I think it said Egypt. Let's do a little sneaky peeky. Yes, we're going to Egypt on the 9th. All right, I have the craft all ready to go. Big envelope. Just feels like paper. Let me get it out for you and let's see what's inside. There is a face. Oh, are we making nesting dolls? Are we making Matryoshka dolls? Let me scan the directions on the envelope and I will get back to you. I started the instruction video and I realized they called them babushka dolls. Babushka is Russian for grandma, but everyone else, well, not everyone else, I shouldn't say that. Most people know these as Matryoshka dolls. This is a very Ukrainian pattern, typical pattern that you see on Ukrainian pottery. It's usually red, black, and white. I think I'm going to color. I just started the video, but I think you color and you fold and it'll make the dolls. This is going to be a good one. All right, see you in a little bit. Well, I didn't really like this craft. This is what the one they showed you how to put together, and then the video just suddenly ended. It didn't tell you what else you were supposed to do with them, and then the other ones didn't line up at all. This one, look, it's still open. It doesn't, this would line up for a pattern, but this doesn't line up as the pattern, and then the last one I didn't even do. I got one cute one out of it. I wish the video was a little bit longer and they gave you more information about it. And that's Indy snoring in the background. All right, we'll see you tomorrow for day 9. It is day 9 and we are making our way to Egypt. For those of you who have just started our trip, we started in New Zealand, Fiji, Australia, Japan, China, Thailand, India, Ukraine, and now Egypt. I have my passport already. The capital city is Cairo. The language is Arabic. Interesting fact, the ancient pyramid of Giza is the only surviving ancient wonder of the world. Egypt is home to 7 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. And I'm not going to show you 10. It's going to be a surprise. Where do you think we're going to go next? Are we going to go more in Africa? Perhaps. We're only halfway there. I think we're going to spend some time in Africa, hopefully. Let's see. This is the craft for today. It feels like paper. Maybe a cardboard paper. I'm not sure. Let me get it out. Ooh, we're doing hieroglyphics. There's brown paper and then the alphabet. I bet that's what it's going to be. What do you think it's going to be? I'll show you in 59 seconds. Here is everything that I picked up on our trip to Goodwill. I'm pretty pleased with what I found. I will be listing the items on eBay. I will have them on a Whatnot show, or they might show up over on Knickknacks. Links to everything is in the description of every video. Jenny and I are both putting out daily shorts on our YouTube channels. Hers is called Jenny's Brain Space. There is a link to her channel in this description of this video as well. And let's see, she's doing Funko Pop Minis, and I am doing a calendar from C's Candies. It's delicious, and hers is adorable. If you have not subscribed to my channel and you like these type of videos, I would love it if you would hit the subscribe button and the bell notification button. Both are absolutely free and they let you know when I drop new videos. Now coming up is the craft for the day.